Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Play the Hits, where we are knee-deep in Dante.
Wow, Dante looks old.
You know,
I feel like we've had this conversation.
Yeah, the actor that they got to play him may have been Tony Hawk. Now that I look, if you just slapped a white mop on Tony Hawk's head, isn't that about what you would get?
Tony Hawk has not aged well. I mean, I like the guy, but he ain't no Chuck Norris.
If we're not careful, we may end up on Tony Hawk's Twitter. Have you seen that guy's tweets?
I have not. No. What are we looking at here?
They're funny, but like he's very self-deprecating. But like people post something like, what the hell's Tony Hawk up to these days? And then he'll reply on their Twitter like this. He has nothing better to do at this time.
So another episode of Doom Eternal, huh?
Oh my word, yeah. That just kind of came out of nowhere for me. I was aware that it was coming out this month, but at the same time, oh right, I can become a demon.
Well, Steam made a really big deal about the demo for Doom Eternal was coming out on Thursday, the 19th of March. So I thought, oh, another month, and then Doom Eternal will be out in 2 days. All right.
Yeah, that's that kind of snuck up on me for sure.
Well, I mean, traditionally, don't like game companies release their demo a couple weeks out so they can kind of build hype, right?
That certainly seemed to be Resident Evil and Final Fantasy's method.
But I mean, I guess at the very least, if you preload the demo, I guess like once Doom Eternal comes out, you can skip the billion terabyte download, on the day it releases, though.
Oh yeah, there we go. Get it, Dante. A for adequate. But yeah, so far everything that I'm reading on the game has been nothing but glowing reviews. So
yeah, so who knows? Maybe even I'll check it out at some point.
Right here on Play the Hits, you mean?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, there you go. Just like the other Doom.
Yeah.
I can't believe Doom is selling for $4 on the Switch right now. You'd think like a 29-year-old game would be free as a promotional item.
Oh, we're talking the original Doom, not so
much
the
original Doom, yes.
Famous original Rays Doom?
Yes.
Oh, hell no. Wow, you're gonna have to swing fast in that.
Don't say that. They're gonna swing faster.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. We got big lads. Ah! No, you're supposed to zoom past him, Dante. Devil time. Oh, shit.
It's just like turning into a werewolf in Castlevania 2.
Only with more drop kicks.
Yeah, that's true.
Ow! Who the fuck do you think you are?
He's clearly some sort of Dark Souls PvP player with those 2 meat cleavers.
He's gonna keep shotgunning him. We may not get that S rank, but damn it if it doesn't work.
I don't think we've gotten a lot of S ranks, so I wouldn't exactly worry about it.
Except when we're playing as fucking V.
Well, would you like to play as Super Dante?
That had to hurt. Oh, right. Dismal! All right. Pizza time. Oh, no. Speaking of not aging gracefully, two weeks since we played the last episode of this, and I've completely forgotten the controls. Or rather, I'm attempting Nero's controls. So every time that I do like a random senseless move that doesn't make any sense given like what's going on around me. That's me attempting to grab them with my devil arm, which Dante does not have. That's the problem with having 3 playable characters that, you know, you don't get to choose between, but they just switch intermittently between them.
Yeah, you just kind of confuse the controls.
Mm-hmm.
I am confused to this day because I can still pick up Castlevania Lords of Shadow like a year in between each playthrough, and then I still like remember all the combos flawlessly. I don't know why that is.
That game feels fucking great. That's why.
It is a very, very smooth game.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, complicated as all hell. I mean, because you look at all the various combos and like, I can never memorize this.
No, I don't want a microtransaction. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Oh god,
game.
Are they selling you blue orbs for money?
That's exactly what they're doing. Look at
What's
this.
going on here?
Look at this horse shit. Go away. Go. How? Nick, remind me here. How do I get rid of the Steam overlay? Shift tab.
Should be shift tab.
That's exactly what I'm hitting.
Oh, or sometimes it gets really stubborn.
That's exactly what I'd like to do is return to the game. Thank you. There we go. No, shame on you, Capcom.
Boy, that pulled me right out of the experience.
You had so much goodwill. There we go. That's what I need. That high speed lunge. That's a good move to have. Oh, and then we can get an upgraded version of it. And then we can get the million stab. Well, okay. I mean, why wouldn't we get that?
I prefer the Cactuar Crush.
I mean, how much are we really going to be using the gauntlets anyway? Can charge shot. The shotgun seems to be my bread and butter right now. Hold Y. Okay, it's basically just the same thing. It's a fucking charge shot. So Dante, you'll notice like his upgrades don't cost as much, but he has a lot more options than Nero or V. So yeah, we're still going to be spending a lot.
Almost as though he's the main character.
Indeed. Well, they haven't really treated him like it the last couple of times.
Nah, they're just teasing you with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go Trickster and Swordmaster, I'm thinking. I'm gonna save some of these orbs in the hopes that we can get the 50,000 orb get more orbs ability before too long.
I feel like that would be the first thing we get.
Well, clearly you don't know me very well, Nick, because I just blew half of my orbs on a whole bunch of random shit.
I mean, it's literally a spell
Sonic?
to get more... No, Shadow.
Boy, he's really fallen on some hard times.
Pissed he didn't get his own movie.
Yeah, right? What do you mean they don't like Shadow the Hedgehog? What do you mean I don't play well to children? Look, man, I don't know what to tell you. I ain't Sonic the Hedgehog. I only speak for Sonic the Hedgehog. You can't do this to me, Knuckles. We go way back. I know, buddy. Listen, it's tough out there. It's tough out there for all of us. What with the coronavirus? Oh shit! What's he gonna do?
No, he's gonna roll into you. That's what he's gonna do. All right.
Oh god, he's doing his thing again.
So, is it possible to find toilet paper over there in Indiana?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Really? Okay.
I mean, it's not great. People are behaving like idiots, but
as they do.
Like they do. Oh yeah, that.
You know, I had some really, I had a very cyclical line of thinking about this whole coronavirus thing. I thought, you know, I hate people. I just wish a plague would wipe them all out. And then a plague came and started wiping them all out. I said, no, don't wipe them all out. I like people. And then they started buying all the goddamn toilet paper.
It's like on second thought, you know.
I hope they all die.
Come on, you. Oh!
But anyways, you know, it's Saturday night. We'll see where I am Sunday.
Yeah, right.
But no, I did my shopping today, and the thing that made me absolutely irate was the lack of pineapples.
Pineapples?
I hope that's not related to the toilet paper crisis, by the way.
Yeah, I guess people are getting more fiber. That could really do it.
Do you know what really, really scares me about this whole virus thing?
All of a sudden, we're a bunch of fucking healthy eaters, and no, sorry, go
The
ahead.
amount of people who are going to put Kleenexes and Bounty wipes and tissues down their toilets and destroy the sewage lines.
So next
But
thing you
everybody's
know,
too fixed to fix them.
right? Yes, Nick like legitimately has a problem with his bathroom, but there's no plumbers in town because they're all busy cleaning up the Corona shits.
Exactly what I'm worried about.
We already have our episode title, The Corona Shits. Which used to just mean, like, you know, you drank too much cheap beer and you paid for it the next morning.
Oh, more of the scissor mans.
Boy, they kind of fold like cheap suits under Dante, though. I mean, my god.
I remember when he was a mini-boss.
Right? Wait, did I just become a demon somehow? I did. Well, whatever.
Maybe it bumped the button.
Yep. Oh my, this feels good. I'm getting my Dante remembrance back a little bit.
So, when do you plan on picking up Doom Eternal, anyways?
Whenever you give me the word, Nick.
Whenever I give you the word, okay.
I'm actually not shitting you. Like, if you want to play it, I am down. I know we have a couple of other projects that we've been wanting to do on this channel, but... yeah.
Actually, I'm going to take just a sec here. I need to do a quick internet search to find an answer to a question that's been bugging me for 2 weeks, but I forget to look up the answer.
Corona beer diarrhea link. Sorry.
Does Corona beer give you the virus? No.
Right.
I want to know what happened to the Dune movie, because that just like went silent 3 months ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that was even a thing.
Dune 2020 don't sound like it's coming out in 2020.
Well, Doom 2020 just means something else now than it did when they announced that movie. Oh boy.
Let's see here.
But no, I wonder how Corona beer's sales have been impacted by this whole thing.
As I understand it, not at all. And they may be slightly higher
because people feel the urge to drink and drink cheaply because their jobs are uncertain. Yeah.
How can Dune 2020 already have a score on IMDb?
Because people are assholes, Nick.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, right.
I still can't believe Jean-Luc Picard... God damn it. Who played Jean-Luc Picard?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Patrick Stewart.
Oh, yeah, no. A different Patrick.
Stewart. I can't believe he was in the 1984 edition of Dune.
Have you watched Star Trek Picard, by the way?
No, I've watched a sum total of like maybe 25 minutes of Star Trek collectively in my entire life.
Thank you. I mean, I hate to sound like a lowbrow rube or anything as far as my sci-fi taste, but I could never get into Star Trek all that much.
I mean, I feel like people fell into one of two categories: Star Trek or Star Wars.
I was one of those assholes who actually
Seinfeld.
Yeah, right. I was one of those assholes who actually watched the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie and thought, "Hey, this is entertaining."
Yeah, I mean, Star Trek, as I understand it from the snippets I've read and seen, it's got some cool ideas and whatnot, like dealing with the quote unquote monster of the week kind of situation. But yeah, I mean, just decent, but it never really stood out to me.
Yeah. I mean, come on, Benedict Cumberbatch makes a great Khan. I don't see what everyone's issue is.
Oh yeah, back when Benedict Cumberbatch was huge and was in everything, and then.
I mean, he's still a damn fine actor, but you're right. He has as far as like appearances per yearly capita, he has tapered off a little bit. That's for sure. That shotgun feel good.
I feel like his career not his career. I mean,
no,
his appearances in public kind of seemed to have tapered once he joined the MCU.
That's true, yeah. Well, plus he's also one of those like rare Hollywood celebrities that is at least like trying to take his marital vows seriously, and so I know he took a pretty big break after he got married. Which, with $1 billion, you can afford to do that, but...
If I remember correctly, that reminds me, I think, Meghan Merkel is trying to get into the MCU now?
Oh, really?
I feel like we've reached peak
Wait, is that lady who got her Fox News show canceled?
No, you're thinking of God.
Louis D'Angelo.
God damn
Danica
it.
Patrick. I'm just throwing
Meghan
out celebrity
Markle,
names
she's
right now.
She's like she married Prince Henry of England.
Oh God. Darnell Walker.
Shut up.
Oh. You know, my problem with Dante is his attacks are so fast-paced that I tend to get hit a lot more than I do with the other two characters. Man, thank God for the shotgun, though. That had to hurt. And unlike Nero, his gun is actually useful. I mean, the only...
I just realized I have no idea why we're going down these corridors.
I don't know.
Are we after something? Are we getting something? Are we killing someone?
We seem to be working our way through the sphincter of a very large demon, if I had to guess.
I mean, I guess it's what we're doing.
This is like Satan's taint. Oh, God damn it. Back up the sphincter we go.
Please don't tell me there's going to be a platforming section.
No, there was just an item over there that I dropped down before I realized it was
Megyn
there.
Kelly, that was her name from Fox News.
Megyn Kelly.
Megyn Kelly.
That's actually not who I was thinking of, but yes, they do tend to have a
They all
surprising
kind of
number
look like Stepford wives.
Right, yeah, the blonde, female, racially insensitive Karens of the
Well,
world.
I mean, that's
right?
because Roger Ailes was sexually assaulting all of them, and that was his preference. So,
Yeah, right, yeah.
You know.
But as horrible as Roger Ailes was, it turns out that they weren't exactly great people either, so what do you want to do?
Well.
I mean, who that goes to work for Fox News really is, but... You know, it's not like some, billionaire philanthropist just wakes up one morning and thinks, I could do a lot of good over at Fox.
Well, I mean, Fox was basically created to, be a wing of a political party.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I mean, it was essentially just propaganda from the outset.
Mm-hmm.
I remember fondly the days when Glenn Beck was on Fox News.
That
was just... Because you never knew what you were going to get when you turned on the channel and saw him.
Strangely enough, I am just a slight bit nostalgic for his outrage tears.
Yeah, that was a man who felt passionately about being passionate.
About something. Yeah, right.
Some perceived... Well, every time I would watch him, I would have, this nervous excitement of, is this going to be the episode where he just says something so batshit crazy Fox has to get rid of him?
He was
finally?
He was the Joker to Obama's Batman, that's for sure.
My favorite thing about him was, he would have some of the most insightful and even, dare I say,
he seems to be stuck.
Lucid insights on a topic. And then he'd talk about how, Muslims were going to kill us all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he would occasionally say something slightly profound. I mean, not necessarily newsy-worthy, but...
No, I mean, he would say something that's wow, that is the most intelligent thing I've heard on this network in a long time, or just in general.
Yeah, I was going to say, on Fox, just in general.
And then he would warn us that Muslims were coming into our children's preschools to murder them all.
Yeah, right. You want your kids, doing the call to prayer, the Allahu Akbar? Come on. Oh, come on. Glenn, stop talking. You had them at lower taxes. Just stop.
One of my favorite things when he was a never Trumper, and nowadays, if I remember correctly, he's Trump is the last bastion of true American masculinity. Oh, fuck you.
Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah. True American masculinity.
I don't even know what those words mean.
That man's not to use the term in a derogatory way, because... Whatever. But man, that guy is the biggest pussy. I mean, Donald Trump is the biggest fucking, wimp you've ever seen.
I've always tried to distill, the thing I don't like about the president down to, its bare minimum of, okay, what is it you really don't like about him? It's just that he's just a little bitch. I mean...
personality-wise, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things I don't like about him professionally, but you're right. As far as just, his... cadence and his demeanor, he's a bitch. He's just a fucking pushover, candy-ass little mama's boy. Dad-ass boy, I guess.
I have this mental image of my head. It was I think he was in front of Meghan Merkel or it was Theresa May. I can't remember. But he was talking...
where he's pouting?
Well, he was talking a lot of shit.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, one of the reporters from the Guardian newspaper is like, so did you mean that what you said about the prime minister when you said she was a nameless moron and needed your advice? And he's standing right up there with her, side to side. She's just
right.
like smirking. He's like,
Yeah, I know.
I think
like
you might have. I was just like,
when the rubber hits the road, like he
Right.
can't like actually back up anything he says. I know. It's hilarious. Like anytime you get him into even like not even a corner, but like just like a rounded edge, the guy just caves and panics.
I would like have almost maybe even have voted for him if he just would have shrugged his shoulders and said,
Oh no.
I said she was a bitch. I was like, all right, well, at least we're owning it.
Now what the hell is that?
Oh, hello. Oh, I thought it like blew up in his face.
So did I. I thought it just biffed him.
Oh God, he looks old. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
I mean, at this point, he's got to be kind of old.
I mean, I thought like he was missing a couple teeth when he grinned. You know, like
the
an
guy
old
had
man teeth.
the guy's had 5 games and a failed reboot. Let him be, Nick. Come on.
God, Nick, just be.
Let it be. Let it. Oh God! Why do they vomit lava? Shit.
Oh God, these are just racks from Borderlands.
Yeah, but with a lot more HP.
It depends on what difficulty you're on.
I know I'm spamming the that move, but boy, does it really deal with the damage sponge problem of this game. Is this Metallica or who are the people from Doom?
Slayer.
Slayer, not I wanted to say Slipknot. That's not right.
Slipknot. Well, yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, Doom 2016 maybe, or Doom 2020 maybe.
They'll make it, I'm sure.
Oh, no!
Oh, he's just gonna eat you. Okay.
He's eating me, Nick. Oh God, it made him stronger. How horrible! Oh
Speaking of
shit!
Doom, what the hell is John Romero up to these days?
He's trying to spend $1 million. What are you up to these days?
Well, wait, yeah, his companies did kind of go bankrupt a couple times.
Well, which all that really means is that there's a couple people out of a job, but he's richer than ever. Oh. Boy, he really liked that move, huh? I love the shotgun, man. I love the shotgun. That had to hurt. Come on. Sorry, I've gone quiet. I'm actually focusing. This thing's almost giving me a challenge. There he goes. Yeah, not a whole lot of S's, though, with Dante. I mean, you really have to, like... The game intends for you to, like, constantly be switching between his different weapons and guns, and I'm just sticking with what feels the most safe.
Right.
The fuck is that? What? I feel like something is attacking me, but I don't know where it is or what it is. What the hell? Look, Nick. We're
Maybe
inside...
you're just paranoid.
We're inside the coronavirus.
You know, that is the thing I hate the most of seeing that little ball of presumable
nucleotides
germs.
or whatever. Yeah, right.
It's like, oh, yeah, I need to see this. Okay, sure.
Oh yes, give us your understanding. You know,
I get it
Reveal
now.
your
Maybe
secrets.
if we move this protein over here, my God, I think I've defeated it.
Nick, you just scienced so fucking hard.
I mean.
Now blast it with your zappy gun. Wow.
Oh God, there's a reference I haven't heard for a while.
Awesome Center under the awesome.
Yeah, God, what is Ego Raptor doing these days?
Again, trying to spend $1 million. Well, actually, he's got a very successful Let's Play channel, which you and I are.
Does he? What does Ego Raptor do?
Fucking Game Grumps, dude.
Oh,
Like literally, our whole channel is just imitating the Game Grumps.
your half.
My God.
Again, I think I've seen a collective amount of like 10 minutes of Game Grumps.
Oh no,
in my
I don't mean
time.
like intentionally, like we're stealing their bits. I'm just saying, like everything that we're doing, they did first and better. So, but you and I, like really, what we're here for is just kind of the nostalgia and like documenting the fact that these conversations have happened.
It is a video game journal of sorts.
Yeah, that's exactly how I approach it. I mean, not to blow my own horn or what's the word I'm looking for here? Gratify
Toot your own
myself.
horn.
Yeah, there you go. But really, like that's pretty much how I see our channel these days. Is just kind of our lives through the lens of games that we enjoy playing. I also am fully aware that I don't need that gold ore, but damn it. Oh, come on.
Well, 40 years from now, when the coronavirus has wiped out civilization and
God damn it.
archaeologists are picking through old Let's Play streams of games to piece together how society collapsed, you know.
They're gonna get a pretty lousy cross-section with Play the Hits. You know? Man, these guys really fucking hated the president.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people did, but holy shit. I mean, anyone who would, like, listen to this channel in 40 years would probably be under the impression that, like, Donald Trump has somehow personally wronged me. You know?
Well, I don't know about you,
obsess
but
over
he
hating
cut
me.
me off once on, driving to work.
I mean,
It
really,
was before he was famous.
all I know, yeah, right. All I know is the man that's on the television cameras, right? But at the same time, I feel somewhat justified in, like, the knowledge that most people who've met Donald Trump say, yeah, like, what you see on the camera is a pretty accurate cross-section of what you get with Donald Trump. Boy, this guy. Look at this. Oh. I almost
So-
feel bad.
I have a... Oh, it's these guys again.
Yep, and a lot of them.
Again.
Oh, boy. Oh! I thought I got him. No, he got me. Eat it! Come on. Dante. Oh, cool. I shattered his shield. Oh, fucker. So you were saying, sorry. You have
Oh.
a...
Hypothetical situation here. I got into a surprisingly deep conversation about this. I was at my brother's house today, doing a bit of a retro game night.
Cool.
And we ended up on opposite sides of an argument that I didn't see happening. Do you think we will ever get to Mars and stay on Mars?
No. I think we've peaked.
You think so?
I think no, I'm teasing. I don't think we've peaked. I think we'll get there, but I don't think it's
That was
gonna...
a very that's a shame. That was a very succinct way of answering that, and I found it admirable.
Okay, so I see a tremendous difference between, like, what people think going to Mars means versus what actually going to Mars means. As in, like...
Oh, reality versus expectation, like when I made those Goomba cupcakes that did not look like Goombas at all.
But we're still delicious. No, so, like, I figure that we're probably going to take soil deposits from Mars and, you know, do, like, sedimentary research on, like, a planet that may have once sustained primitive forms of life. But I don't see us, like, having, you know, like, Mars as the 52nd state, you know, or anything like that. Hey, cool, I finally got an S.
I was reading an interesting article about how Elon Musk is like trying to make a starship a day. So like if something goes wrong, it blows up on the launch pad. They've got another one to just send right up.
Right, he can just orbit the Earth from his like vantage point while everything goes to shit. You know, I can see Elon doing that.
But yeah, it was something interesting. I mean, there's some people who really truly seem to think it's gonna happen, but. I mean, and the thing is, nobody ever thought we were gonna get to the moon, and there we are.
Oh yeah, I don't
Probably.
doubt that it's some. So the problem with Mars, besides as far as like sending anything more than a drone out there, is like you actually have to find a way to keep the people alive. You know? I mean,
Never mind getting them there after a 300-day trip. In
yeah,
orbit.
right. Like we have the technology to get them there. Why don't we just do it? Because they'll be fucking dead by the time they land. I mean,
But that is
their muscles will have atrophied and they will have cannibalized.
Well, yeah, I mean, like,
themselves.
because when you're in space, you can't have kids. Your like retina's detached from your eyes, and okay, plot stuff. I can wait.
Oh, there goes Lady. Yeah, until we've at least created like a artificial gravity generator somehow, that's not gonna happen.
We have enough trouble keeping poop out of Lake Erie.
God, how many times am I gonna, and with how many people am I gonna have to fight this guy?
I'm impressed.
You just beat up both my girlfriends.
Women in the world.
Stench and filth. Isn't that the demon Moloch? No, this is the nameless demon.
Yeah, something. What the hell did you just say? I don't
like how
understand
this-
your primitive Earth communication.
I like how this demon looks like he's doing a permanent face palm.
Right. Or like he has one of those crabs from The Last of Us that just won't let go. Or alternatively, I guess Half-Life did it first.
So
This is the same damn fight!
right down to the crystal.
It's the same damn fight, Nick! I love this game, but come on.
Now break the crystal with your zapping. Okay, now it's stuck
Whoa!
in my head.
Yeah, right. Use your zappy gun. Power up and double charge. Flagon. Fucking with the fucking. Oh. Okay, come here. That's enough out of you. Oh, well, at least that was mercifully short that time. Because let's face it, we knew where that was going to go. Exactly what you just saw.
Yeah, shoot him with your Glock 9. That'll do it.
Yeah, right. Wait, this is just a standard police issue. Who stole my custom? God damn it. This is all going through his head as he's getting tentacle slapped. Oh, well, here's the beginning of the game.
Oh, okay. Now it's slowly piecing together.
So, you know, it'd be great. Like, they show this scene again, like V steps through another door, that black guy who's giving you the mission, he steps through another door, and then Knuckles shows up. Sonic, you ain't gonna believe what I just... Oh, I got off the wrong exit again. You guys, you guys keep doing what you're doing,
Boy, thank goodness they keep on giving us the timeline down there.
Yeah, because, I mean, we're jumping back and forth more than The Witcher, God.
This is just Demon 24.
Boop,
Like,
boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Yeah, completely useless. V, we already understood that by just playing as you. This was a bad move. I made a mistake in challenging the demon god of the underworld, you know?
wait, 1 month ago.
Wait, no. Am I gonna have to play... Am I gonna have to play as V again? You can't just give me Dante for one mission and then... Ow. Man, Dante's really working the glutes.
Don't skip leg day.
No, I mean, he doesn't skip ass day.
What is ass day?
I don't know.
I'm unfamiliar with this.
It's where you just do Kegels all day long. Wait, is Kegels the thing you do with your ass or your vagina?
I don't know. I was just gonna say squats, but...
Whatever you do, don't Google Kegels, because I'm afraid you'll get an answer.
I'll put that on my list of things not to Google.
Don't Google Kegels.
It's a small list, but I have my rules.
Oh shit. That's his dad's demon sword.
My father's sword. Like Conan. the
Why he
Barbarian.
doesn't carry it around all the time, I'm not 100% sure, but especially if he can make him do that. Well, kind of makes the whole fact that we scratched him with Nero that much more
I'm
impressive.
just freaking watching Bleach at this point, aren't I? Like, that is what I'm watching. This is just an
God.
anime.
The
God, it is an anime at
The
this
whole,
point.
yeah, it really is. The whole second arc of this game is just going to be us learning to Bankai, isn't it? God damn it.
You know, I don't even think you're wrong.
Wait a minute, Dante. What do you mean you don't know your sword's name? How will you ever unlock its true power? That's what I've been saying this whole episode.
Oh my
Dante.
god. We have hit peak absurdity. Okay, now I'm just freaking confused. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, wait. I know where we are now.
Okay, you get some rest.
I gotta go show my friend Cloud this cool sword. Think he'll really enjoy it. I hear his demo just came out. Oh, thank God, is he dying?
Sand, it gets everywhere.
Wait, is he like Dr. Sleep or something? What the hell? Or Mr. Sandman?
I think those are two different things. Wasn't Doctor Sleep the sequel to The Shining?
That's right. What am I thinking of?
The Sandman from Spider-Man?
No, I'm thinking of the Sandman from Neil Gaiman. Sorry. That's why I equated them. What I'm saying makes no sense at all right now. But, whatever. So we want to go to basic abilities and we want to do increase orbs, even though it's going to fucking drain us. it'll pay for itself shortly. But I should be able to get an upgrade. The Balrog's actually not bad, so I'm going to go against what I said before and actually invest a little bit into it. Right after my shotgun. Hold Y, then release once... Right, faster infusion of power into the shot. That's not bad, but it's also not super necessary. Trickster and Swordmaster still seem to be the best two ways to go so far, and I can't.
Did you buy the orb that gives you more orbs?
Yes, yeah. That, like I said, that's what drained us from down to 7,000 here. That being said, maybe just like some basic Dante abilities, which I also can't afford. So fuck it. We are going to upgrade. We're going to learn the Fly Dragon. Boom. There we go. I feel accomplished. 57,000 orbs down the drain. Also, we can apparently get more... Wait a tick. Oh, I lost the Sparta sword. Or no, I lost the whatchamacallit, the regular sword. Now I have the giant one.
I mean, if it's better.
From the previous games, I don't remember it being that better. It's slower, which I don't like. I guess we'll see how it is. Oh, no, okay, it's the exact same. Never mind. They changed it. Yeah, okay, they changed it. It's the exact same thing. Cool. I'm down for that. So, in the original game, Devil May Cry 1, they were two separate swords, and I remember liking the Rebellion better.
Time for a warm-up.
Because, you spend the whole game with it, and you get the Sparta sword in the 11th hour, and it's just not as good. Or, like, it's not as familiar anyways.
I question the decisions on the pacing of this game.
It is all over the place, I will give you that. I mean, it's a damn fun game to play, but holy shit.
But it's like if it was for a specific narrative purpose, like it was building to something, I could get behind that. But this is just like, well, we had 20 different dev teams working on it. We just glued it all together before it shipped.
We really thought people were going to like V a lot more than they did.
For all we know, it was like Rise of Skywalker, and there's heavy editing before it was released and reshoots.
Right, yeah. We were going for the next Rey, and we ended up with the next Raiden.
For all we know, there's an entire character that was completely cut out.
Right? Oh, that had to hurt.
Cletus, the incest warrior.
Y'all check it out. I may not have no fancy sword, but I got this, oh, never mind. That was about to get tasteless. Something about moms and sex toys. I'll just leave it to your imagination.
Wow. I don't know where you're going with that, nor am I asking for elucidification.
Well, you said Cletus the incestuous warrior, so I had to run with it. When I run with things, I don't always stop to think them through. So really, what you're seeing right here on Play the Hits is progress in a strange way. I mean, for Chris Beck, this is restraint. Okay. Now, wait a minute. How did we get to Rome, and why is Rome now covered with tentacles?
I assume that the demon just brought it with him.
I feel like at the beginning of the game, like, the city actually kind of looked like a city a little bit.
Well, I thought it was London, but I don't know. Maybe
London,
you're in the
Rome.
old part of the city.
I saw arches. I guess London did take quite a bit of arches.
London, Rome. What's the difference? About 30,000 coronavirus cases.
Oh, poor Italians right now, though.
Yeah, what was it? I saw like there's 500 deaths today alone. In
yeah,
Italy
like as
corona?
in actual like medical emergency level catastrophe deaths right now, which is not cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I literally spent 10 minutes looking up articles because I couldn't believe that number.
Yeah, that's wild. And in a country, with the population of Italy, which, you hear like 500 in the U.S. and it's like, a terrible day, but, that many people died in the last 5 minutes of texting while driving, right? But, in Italy, that's a substantial, far more substantial number.
And to take it even further, most of them are located, now this is fascinating, most of these are located in Lombardy, which is the northern, more affluent section of the country. The southern and less well-to-do part of the country is not feeling the effects nearly as much as the North.
Okay. And,
So
not to make light of the situation, but I also hear they make a mean chair down there.
As he proceeds to make light of it.
Lombardi, huh? Huh?
But anyways, so yeah, weird. But
anyways, you're a monster, Chris.
you are what God made you.
Oh yeah, eat my sword. You like that? Oh god, he's gonna do the thing. He's gonna go fast. He's gonna go fast again, Nick. It's just like the movie. I told you that was gonna be too intense for me with that Dr. Robosexual.
Is this Rex or is this who is this?
It's supposed to be Rex. My Rex isn't as good as your Rex.
It's okay. I mean, there is kind of a Rex multiverse, anyways.
Yeah, right. And sometimes my
Robosexual.
Rex is very similar to my Duncan, so take your pick.
Rex and Duncan are a little similar.
As opposed to Rex the First, who really had his own thing going. Nick?
Oh, are we talking about Thor or
Thor, sorry. Thor the
God
First.
bless Thor. Truly.
Nick. Oh, this is me communicating to you from the afterlife, Nick. This is not what I was led to believe in the Muslim faith, Nick. I was promised 40 virgins, Nick. I can't even find 40 chew treats.
I was promised 40 virgins. What are all these World of Warcraft players doing here?
Yeah, right.
Oh no. I blew up that bus full of kids for this?
My personal favorite was the Robin Williams take on it. Now, bear in mind, he did this bit right after 9/11, so it had a bit more of a punch to it. But he goes, "Wouldn't it suck if the guys who blew up the Twin Towers they find themselves in hell after dying, and they're like, wait, no, we thought this was going to be different." And all of a sudden, George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and a whole bunch of the founding fathers come out and start kicking the shit out of them. "No, we were promised 40 virgins." And he goes, "40 Virginians, you asshole."
Oh gosh.
I know. God rest his soul, man.
Yeah, God bless George Washington.
Oh,
Well, that's where
Poor
we're going with.
poor
That is a
Robin.
sturdy building.
It's holding together very well for having its floors, demolished with a sword. I mean, what? How does Dante know this is actually going to help him?
What is this? Why is there a city like under London?
And why was it made by MC Escher? Okay. Hey, Tight. Blue orb fragment. Will not give you the corona shits. What are you? What the fuck is... Why is it mostly hand?
Well, I mean, it's your most useful appendage.
You're not wrong. Oh no!
I mean, look at Shiva. Shiva's got like 8 goddamn.
And it's still not enough for all the ladies. Why in like most polytheistic religions is the main trait of like their chief god that he scores a lot of poon? I mean, have you ever noticed that?
Oh yeah, because that's a lot different than how we grade, virility and masculinity in our culture, right? I mean, it's such a foreign concept.
Say what you want about Yahweh. He never once came down from the sky to fuck somebody. I mean,
No, he just made sure everybody was up to their ass in locusts every time they said the wrong thing.
hey, he stuck to a consistent message.
He was very...
He was he is very consistent.
And he had a wonderful sense of humor, like when King David, pulled his thing, and was what was it, disloyal. He was like, "All right, I'm going to give you some options here: 7 years of famine, 3 really bad economic years, or this angel with a giant sword destroys your country for 3 hours."
I'm going to take Angel with the Giant Sword for 500, Yahweh.
And they did. And then, David was even more sorry, and then God was like, it's all right. You've learned a lesson.
You've learned your lesson. That's usually how it goes with Yahweh. I mean, Once you've learned your lesson, he does relent over disaster. I mean, it's right there in the book. Okay. I mean, he wants you to know he has the power to bring disaster, but that he is prudent about it. Okay, now am I supposed to be going up or down? I can't tell with this building anymore.
I mean, I would assume you're going to go fight the Nameless Demon, so you would go down, but most games want you to go up.
I swear to God, if we go 4 episodes in a row with battles with the Nameless Demon, so help me, Nick.
You know, we might. Just might.
How many times do we have to knock that fucker off of his seat, off of his pimp chair? Like this whole fight, like I said, the last time we met, that this whole fucking game is thus far narrative-wise just an episode of Rurouni Kenshin. They're fucking taking 20 hours to get to the actual goddamn sword fight.
Did we watch the same Rurouni Kenshin? What season are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fight with him and what was the bandage guy name again?
Shishio Mokata.
Yeah, Shishio, yeah. Where like they just stare each other down for 45 minutes and then he hits him once and he bursts into fucking flames.
Well, I mean, granted, that was the conclusion of the fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I loved the show, but there's certain things that like I tend to view with nostalgia glasses, and Kenshin is one of them because like if you tried to get me to sit still for 5 episodes while you explain why it's important that these two eventually fight, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go watch something else.
Well, you got to think they Kenshin had done that before Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm not saying that they weren't pioneers, but pioneers of what, I ask you?
That was about the most like shonen I think that series had ever gotten.
Oh
really.
yeah, no.
Now that I think about it,
and you know the difference between Kenshin and Shonen Jump series is that there's actual dramatic tension most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I did love the build-up of coming to that fight between the two of them, but you're right, it did turn into a shouting match that ultimately decided the fate.
Well, and wasn't it like the whole thing was running on a timer, which was just ironic? Like he could only be out in the open for 5 minutes before he died. And so like the whole fight was technically 5 minutes, but you were seeing that 5 minutes from like a slowed down time scale in the point of view of every single person who was present within the 10-mile vicinity of the fight.
Yeah, it was an oil refinery that was going to explode. That's what it was.
Is that right? I thought it was just like because of his bandages or because of his burns, he couldn't be out in the sunlight for very long or something like that.
I think it caused him agonizing pain, but I do remember like the oil refinery was going to blow up.
Yeah, that too. Well, there was also a remake, too, right? Where they were fighting on, like, a ship of some kind, and then... Yeah, there was a... It wasn't a remake, but, like, a reimagining.
Now you've got me curious. This is new to me.
Okay.
Because there were a number of OVAs.
Yeah, so it was an OVA. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, maybe this is under the whole Samurai X thing.
Maybe. I only ever watched the original anime, but I'm aware of... like the OVA, like the reason I saw this OVA fight is because it was like 10 times more brutal than the actual like anime cartoon fight.
You might actually be thinking of the OVA.
Oh, I'm definitely thinking of the... Well, no, the one where it took them 45 minutes to fight was the original anime. The one where they fight on the boat was the OVA.
Okay, yeah. I follow that.
The OVA is actually really, like I said, it's actually really brutal. The animation is extremely solid, and it ends with the guy's skull actually splitting in half, which is pretty tight. Like Kenshin literally cracks his head open. He won't use his sword on him, but he will split his skull with the butt of his sword, which is exactly what happens.
He was the samurai of Batman, the Batman of samurai.
The samurai of Batman. As in there's like
he won't kill you, but he'll leave you in agonizing pain.
There are multiple Batmen, but only one samurai.
Yeah, you make sense of that.
That's awesome.
You take meaning from that sentence.
Yeah, dude, you know, I had a lot more respect for the whole no-killing rule of Batman's until I started playing the Arkham games. And then I realized that, you know, like, Batman's not being merciful. He's being cruel by not killing them. You know, I mean, that's...
No, I mean, good lord, he punches a guy so hard his nose skull, and then he won't finish him off.
I still think of the sniper guy from the first Arkham that I...
50 caliber bullet right into Batman's
at
chest.
point blank, and then Batman delivers a beating so merciless with a bullet in his chest that the guy will never walk again. And then he has to go... So he's alive, he's crippled for life, and they have to wheel him into the Joker for medical care. I mean, what kind of a horrible person wouldn't kill that poor man?
Oh, gosh.
I'm sorry, Mr. J, I really thought I had him.
You know, you'd think at some point Joker would just get, like, 20 guys with sniper rifles, right? And, you know, just, like, murder him with bullets.
Well, remember, the Joker doesn't want to murder him because he completes him.
Oh, right.
Look
so
at this.
You'd think that the Penguin
Nick,
at some point. What is that?
I'm sorry.
Is he not dead yet? Oh no, he's not.
No, it'd be great as if Dante could fucking get on the ground and actually fight him. That's what I was trying to do. That was awesome, though.
He just didn't even seem to be stun locked. He just gave up.
No, and Dante was just like disinterested in the whole fight at that point. When just fucking seeing how many. It's like how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop, right? How many shotgun shells until this poor loser dies. Oh, come on. Whoops. Nope. There we go.
Looking back, I seem to remember my
Oh, God.
sister was like, she wasn't a huge anime fan, but she loved the Rurouni Kenshin series. That and Trigun.
You know, there's certain like series that like you really don't have to be an anime fan to watch, and that's really where I am. Like, I'm not. Really
I feel
much
like
of an
those are
otaku.
some of the best kind.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, for instance, you may disagree with me on this one, but the first half of Death Note is one of my all-time favorite just narratives.
Oh yeah, it's good. It was I feel like strongest before spoilers. You know, Light ends up killing what's his face.
And you know, this is hardly a unique opinion, but if they had just let the show end there, that would have been.
I'd have been okay with that.
Yeah, like seriously.
But before we got to the whole point where like the Mafia wanted the Death Note, and then there was like a rocket and something.
Well, I don't know.
something.
Even that, when like Light gave up his like consciousness about the Death Note, that was pretty cool too. Because what you end like it became less of like a cat and mouse game and a more like how is he going to manipulate this so that he gets his awareness back and comes out on top, sort of thing. And I thought that was well delivered.
I have completely forgotten about the arc you're talking about.
Well, so some of it was like a pretty tremendous suspension of disbelief. Like, how could he have predicted all of this going down exactly in this way? But, you know, that was kind of some of the fun of Death Note was, like, it was... They were able to pile on so many what-ifs on top of their what-ifs. You know, that was...
Yeah, but the thing is, like, tension is like a very taut cord. You know, eventually it does snap.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but I thought it snapped after L died. Like, I thought that I thought that it maintained a very consistent tone and a very good, like, again, cat and mouse kind of plot until L died, and then these two chumps from nowhere come and, you know, finish his work.
Right.
Whatever, because you have to have the good... And that's why I would have loved that ending so much, is, you know, sometimes the good guys don't win. You know, that's just...
Yeah, I would have been okay, but alas, if they had just ended there, we wouldn't have gotten stellar Netflix movie. No, shitting on the Netflix rendition. How original, right?
Huh.
Cloud? He just killed Cloud.
Right. Cloud's corpse just goes flying.
Is it Halloween already?
Oh god.
That costume looks a little big. I thought you had better taste than that.
What?
How about I take it in a little?
I love Dante's quips.
I was just waiting for him to say, like, did your boyfriend make you that costume?
No, we can't.
Saw is ready.
Oh shit, this is an actual boss fight. Alright, well. I did ask for not another round of fucking what's his face, and I got
The
my wish,
nameless
I guess.
demon, whose name I can't remember at the moment.
Owie! This guy's a fucker.
No,
Uh-oh.
all right, that's progress.
That's something. What's the range on your average shotgun, Nick?
Not that.
Oh shit, he's charging up for something, isn't he? Yep. Oh no! Get out of there.
Are we still underground?
We're somewhere. What the hell is that? Why the fuck does he get lightning?
Well, maybe you'll kill him and take it.
Yeah.
Like, I assume you'll, like, rip out his heart and eat it, and then you'll have lightning.
Oh!
Like how
Oh!
Samus does it.
Well, he got a hold of me. Oh! You know what? I should really be demon.
Oh, wow, and his health bar just drains. Good lord.
Like it does when you get hit with a demon.
Well, I mean, it certainly didn't seem to impress the nameless one.
Oh boy. Wow, that didn't even hit me that time. No, 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 you take this. Okay, yeah, I'm back in my groove with Dante.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you turned that fight around pretty quick. Oh, I see. The letter is a gauge that fills. Okay.
Until you know, fuck up.
Until you whiff.
Until you get hit. Real bad. Let's punch him a little bit.
That'll show him.
That'll show him.
Oh, he's charged up.
Uh-oh. Well. 0 for 2 on those. Well, it's okay now. It's all gonna be fine.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you were in demon form when he was charging, you might be able to. It's over with anyway.
It's not... That was not a comfortable death. I rammed that sword up his butt a few times. Okay, where's my lightning? There's my lightning grenade. It's a... lightning motor? Do I get a lightning motorcycle, Nick?
As a weapon, or...
Oh, hey, look, it's Triss. How is he not hitting her?
I don't understand anything anymore.
Yeah, I'm getting a lightning motorcycle. My beautiful trailer park bride. I'm sorry. Doesn't she look like a, I don't know, like a Beth? Doesn't she just look like a Beth?
A Beth?
A Beth. Yeah. Not Bethany, but Beth.
Why is she naked?
We don't have to censor ass, right?
It's YouTube. No, of course
Okay,
not.
I'm just making sure.
Don't even think about it. Just rest.
No. He pretends he doesn't hear. That's gotta be the end of the episode. Oh no!
It's like watching Joker and Commander Shepard.
Dante, wait, I really want to be a part of your epic quest, please. Oh, fine, I'll just take care of this naked supermodel. Wait, what did he mean by take care of her? Oh man, why do I always choke around girls?
You know, we're just never going to get hair texturing down, are we?
You know, that's going to be one of those things that I'll be very curious to see how the next generation of consoles actually approaches, because it's certainly gotten better, but you're right, there's something about hair that's still consistently hard to pull off. I swear I didn't touch you. I mean, I touched you to get the blanket on you, but I didn't, like, touch you. My parrot, he touched you, but I told him not to.
It doesn't matter.
Oh God, the parrots.
I'm a shadow of
If I read some of my poetry to you, will you take your towel off? Is that how this works?
I will tell you the story of my
Oh no.
No. Please don't tell me the story of your birth.
Oh, this is like one of those guys on a date who just talks about himself the whole time.
Right. I'm really not interested, please. Hey, I pulled an A out of my ass. Right. Oh man, Nick, next time on Play the Hits, I hope we get to keep playing as Dante because I finally have his controls back down.
The only certainty is that next time we'll be on mission 12. Will we be any closer to the end? I don't know.
I'm eventually going to have to figure out how many missions we're actually looking at so I can time out the finale, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Nick, this has been Devil May Cry 5. Thank you for your time, and we will see you next episode, I guess, which will probably be Condemned.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent. We'll see you then.